What's going on, homies? So we're almost done this dish here. This is the banana bread. Oh, I shut the oven off. It's okay. Bake 350. Close the door. It's already preheated. It's like 33% off your energy bill. You got some leftover bananas here. You're gonna grab one of these. I should probably just grab two of them and chop them, right? Let's do it. Let's do it. So I got these bananas. I was gonna caramelize them, flambe them. We're not. We are, and I totally could right now. I got everything going. I don't even. If we get a, I was gonna say if we get a $50 super chat, I'll do it. This is an upload, but if you do want to see me flambe, no, not flambe. What is it? Yeah, I like flambe, but caramelize. If you want to see me caramelize bananas, I used to do it all the time. Started caramelizing bananas when I was a kid for my ma. I used to make my ma on the weekend croissants, French toast croissants. I love my mom very much. I wish I could cook for her all the time still. So, first thing you want to do is just chop your bananas here. Let me show you that quick as can be here. And take your time if you're a total goof, but if you're not, just get it done. It's easy as pie, really. Next, got two bananas down. Next, this is super easy. You just want to grab your bananas and just place them ever so slightly delicately. No, I'm just kidding. Just slam them down. You're covering the whole thing with bananas and then just a dash of the brown sugar over top. That's why you went light. And it's like a reverse flambe, you know? A reversey on the caramelization. It'll caramelize as it bakes, right? You could also push these in just slightly through the cake and have them just kind of nestle in and be there when you take that bite. Some of my favorites is when you nestle in a couple nice pieces into a banana muffin. Shouts out to a baker, no, to a cafeteria lady in my high school. I didn't have a lot of cash when I was a kid, but I would get pretty much always free food or food at a ridiculously reduced rate, and I wasn't allowed to really talk about it, but it happened, right? And so it was kind of weird. I'd go up in line and she'd ask me what I want, and I'd say I just a small chocolate milk, please. I'd have 50 cents a buck, I used to eat like 4 times a day, but I never used to eat breakfast at home, and I used to come to school late and stuff. And my mom was already like, I just had a mom, and my mom worked super hard. She worked for a company that like absolutely slaved my mom to the bone every single minute of every day possible. They had her showing up early, and they had her leaving late every day. So, and I learned this from a very young age. My mama told me this when I was about 12 and 13. And there was no like conversation like sit me down and be like, your mom works really hard. No, it was more like, you gotta step up a bit because your mom, and I knew I had to. Like, I didn't get anything anyway. Like, if I didn't step up, I didn't eat, right? But my mom worked 6 days a week. She started that job when I was 10, and I never really saw my mom hardly at all. And so as I got older and I ended up having a bit more free time, I actually ended up dropping out of school. I didn't need school. I was one of the smartest kids in my entire school, and even at a very young age, I could have moved ahead in math and some other subjects. Plus, I was the smartest person in my school for French. And in high school, I spoke French better than my French teachers all throughout school. And that's a remarkable statement. But that shows the ignorance of a lot of people from my province that didn't understand French or didn't bother to learn the language, right? And they faked it, right? They're like, oh yeah, I'll get paid to teach this class. It's a total scam what's out there, eh? You can have a person teaching health class that doesn't even understand that you should wash your hands 16 times a day, People are dirty, people are very dumb, if you think about it. It takes a really dumb person to even apply for a job, for a French teacher job, and they can't speak French, right? It says it speaks volumes about the person. That is not a job you should be taking. If you can barely scratch together a sentence, you do not fly to another country to teach English, right? Straight up. But yet here we live in a world where people fake it every day. They get free diplomas. Look online and go look up anybody in the last few years paying for Harvard diplomas. And leave a comment down below and tell me what you think of that, right? Do you want your kid going to school? You pay for your kid's schooling just to know that some other goofy rich kid's parents paid for their diploma. Not for their schooling. They paid for their diploma. So, and these people exist in my country. I don't have no Harvard here in my country. That type of scam is worldwide. Don't kid yourself. Not just diplomas, jobs. Like we just talked about the French teacher. How do you think French teacher got there? Buddy. And it's a sick world we live in, eh? But let me cut this up and serve this up. I'm ready to eat. The term foot in the door doesn't even mean foot in the door. It means somebody else has their foot in the door for you, holding it open until you get there. While you're there, you know. That's why everything I've ever done, I will solidify a company. I'll do it on my own. You know, I have the growing part. Yes, I've had assistance with things, but I haven't had assistance with the knowledge that goes into making the company, nor the design of the substance, like the actual creation of the company itself is all me. Everything. So, and everything I've ever done is always all me. People don't even get my mind, you know. I'm always told my whole life, since the first, I'm a master grower. I started out being told I didn't know what I was talking about. I started out being told that. And then, once they tasted mine, because I knew, first of all, I could get theirs anytime I wanted, and I knew it was bunk. When they tasted mine, because I didn't like them even the slightest bit, I was like, I gotta shut you up right now. Here, taste that. Okay? Now go far away. Far away. No, what are you talking about? You want? You know, bro, you better start running, bro. Okay? Running, bro. I didn't just master that. I mastered running. I mastered weightlifting. I mastered, you know, the art of how to crush and absolutely burrito. You need to start running, bro. So, there's been a lot of things in my life I've done on my own, never got the credit for. Is this channel about getting credit for stuff I've never been credited for? Maybe, possibly. Everybody's looking for their little piece of, I do this for a living and I make this much and I have this job and I do this. That stuff sickens me, you know. First of all, let the people talk how good you are at your job. I don't want to hear from you, you know. You guys all saw, people were begging for me daily. Do more of these ones, man. And I was like, nah, bro, you know this shit's coming to end in like 6 more months, right? Yeah, like I couldn't even imagine right now how lost the majority of my old viewers are. You know, there's some people out there with some solid skills. I know that for a fact, and I really did shine light on the fact you've got these solid skills. Stick with this, you know. Growing ain't your avenue, bro. But there's some people, they put off a decent grow, and I'm sure you're happy with your grow compared to what companies are putting out, that's for sure. Oh, my wife is going to be happy with this dish. And there's no, I can clean this dish in 1 minute. This dish will be spotless. Hung back up on the wall, waiting for that next meeting with y'all. Oh my goodness. It's like a Christmas pie. So as a kid, that flavor. Oh my god. Oh yeah, come to me. My mom made me this, when I was a kid, she made me this, a loaf with the innards, and they kind of tasted like this. And I know my wife is going to taste the same thing I'm tasting because I made that loaf for her. I almost said where we lived. When we lived at our other place, a couple of places ago. And it's like a Christmas loaf. Oh, I got to get my mom to taste this. Oh my God, this is so good. Let me plate this up here. Let me bring this over. Oh yeah, we got a little bit of that Yucatan guacamole there. That stuff is flames, flames, straight flames. And here you have the most beautiful of the beautifuls. She's gonna get this slice and I'm gonna eat the rest, all right? So, see, you have to let this sit a while, eh? But she's hungry. I'm starving. Like, if she didn't want this slice, I would just go right to it right now. Like, there's no question. But getting this out of the pan before it's kind of settled is not recommended. So let's see. I can bring this around and under. Oh, we got it. We nailed it. So we gotta work fast here. Just go quick. Yeah, baby. The bottom came off a bit, but that's okay. It's all there. Grab a little bit of the sauce from the center and peel it off on the side there like that. And then just a bit from here and peel it back. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my goodness, looks yummy. It's gonna be heaven. Let me show you what it looks like on the plate. A little bit, hey, how you doing? And I'm telling you, every drop of this tastes like magic. Magic. Just gotta spoon this to the side a bit because I was using one hand. If you enjoyed this video, and then I scraped the spatula on there, so no big deal. But I don't want to get it all over our workstation. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like and share the video with your friends. I will see you next time. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? I'll let you enjoy the look of that for a second while we serve this up. What company dropped it off? Take a look for me. Got a mail time package here I gotta grab and then I gotta wash my hands here. Hang on. Oh, I wish they'd ring the fucking doorbell.